So I'm going to make a very short book report. Ta-Nehisi Coates, Between the World and Me. What's special about it, he's writing to his son of the African American experience. I found it to be a book that seeks to be authentic but is full of BS. A lot of African Americans think that Islam is where the true religion of Africans couldn't be anything further than the truth. Actually, Christianity has done more for Africa and African Americans than anything. When I think about the inspiration, the music, the ideology, the uplifting, and you just look at Africa and look at Christian countries and you look at ones where Islam rules, and you look what Islam does in Africa, how they kidnap girls, take them out of schools, and for some reason some African Americans are still living in some delusion that Islam is where the true religion is, even though it's a very new religion, and it's the slave traders were actually Arabs from the Middle East. But no facts here. I think this is a good book for somebody who wants to understand what racism is from the other side, because maybe I look white, but I'm not considered white. According to white supremacy, I'm not white. And contrary to what Whoopi Goldberg said, I'm actually, the Holocaust was actually racism. Yes, Jews were considered a race by the Nazis and white supremacists, a race that has to be eliminated, like the Africans. And maybe my skin isn't dark, but it doesn't mean I'm not discriminated against. In fact, Jews are a very, very oppressed and persecuted minority. Just look what's going on in the world. Look at all the hate. And when did the hate start? Just when we experience a second Holocaust. And that shows you that people like Ta-Nehisi Coates, who loves the Palestinians and never even thought to go to Israel, learn the history, thousands of years of history, and learn about people that stood next to Martin Luther King. That's not his hero, no. He likes violent uprisers. That's what he likes. He likes the violence. And this is the heritage. This is what he wants his son to learn, that violence is a good choice when you're oppressed. And just to take the whole civil rights movement and just throw it in the trash, and admire people like Malcolm X and Islam Nation, which is a very racist group, and Barack Obama, who's done more for terrorists than any other president of America, and the hypocrisy of very wealthy African Americans with their victim ideology. Enough is enough. This is a very unhealthy book for African Americans and very unhealthy for his son. And I would not recommend it, but I'm always interested to look at how other people think that are very different than me. I can't understand how somebody can come to Israel and go to the Palestinian territories and support terror and not even visit and not even listen to Arabs and Jews who live in Israel. That's so sad for me. And we have like writers' conference in Jerusalem every year. No, he's not going to attend that. He's going to attend a Palestinian writers' conference, which is a very short conference, because how many Palestinians publish books? And of course it's the Jews' fault that they're not good in Olympics. 2 billion people without a gold medal. 2 billion people without a Nobel Prize in anything. In anything, except one Egyptian doctor got one for chemistry once, I think. 2 billion. And meanwhile, the 14 million Jews are doing pretty good for themselves. Why? And then he has this quote by a Jewish writer, Soul Bellows, saying, the Zulus didn't have Tolstoy. That's silly, because that's not what he meant for sure. Taking things out of context and making Jews your enemy when we're actually